Join me as I dive into the wild and try to figure out what these animals really see during some of the most chilling encounters in nature. Animals have an uncanny ability to sense danger, often reacting with instincts that can seem almost supernatural. But have you ever stopped to think about what they might be witnessing during traumatic events? From the savannah to our own backyards, animals are often the silent witnesses to horrific incidents, and their reactions can provide a fascinating insight into their perception and instincts. When we think about traumatic events, we often focus on the human experience. But what about the animals that are present during these incidents? What do they see, and how do their actions differ from our own responses? Do they understand the gravity of the situation, or are they simply reacting to their primal instincts? As we explore these questions, we'll delve into the complex and mysterious world of animal behavior and what it can teach us about their unique perspective. As we explore the animal kingdom, we'll encounter stories of predators and prey, of survivors and witnesses. From the frozen tundra to the scorching deserts, animals have been present during some of the most horrific events in history. And while we may never truly know what they're thinking, their reactions and behaviors can give us a glimpse into their world. So what do animals see during traumatic events, and how do their actions differ from our own? One of the most striking things about animal behavior during traumatic events is the way they often seem to prioritize survival over emotional response. While humans might freeze in shock or become overwhelmed by grief, animals appear to be wired to react instinctively, often with a singular focus on survival. But what about the emotional toll of witnessing such events? Do animals experience trauma, or do they simply move on, unscathed by the horrors they've seen? Let's take a closer look at 5 chilling encounters where animals have witnessed horrific events and explore what we can learn from their reactions. From the hunted to the hunters, these stories will take us on a journey into the heart of the animal kingdom and challenge our assumptions about what it means to be alive. In our first encounter, a group of deer witnessed a brutal attack on one of their own, and their reaction was both surprising and heartbreaking. As we explore this story, we'll examine how the deer's instincts kicked in and what their behavior can teach us about their social bonds and survival strategies. In our second encounter, a pride of lions stumbled upon a gruesome scene, and their reaction was both fascinating and disturbing. As we delve deeper into this story, we'll explore how the lion's behavior can help us understand their complex social dynamics and predators' instincts. In our third encounter, a wounded bird struggled to survive after a brutal attack, and its behavior was both inspiring and tragic. As we examine this story, we'll look at how the bird's determination to live can teach us about resilience and the will to survive. In our fourth encounter, a family of bears stumbled upon a horrific scene, and their reaction was both intriguing and unsettling. As we explore this story, we'll analyze how the bear's behavior can help us understand their unique perspective on the world and what it can teach us about coexistence. And in our final encounter, a group of wolves witnessed a traumatic event that would change their behavior forever, and their reaction was both haunting and thought-provoking. Of all the encounters we've explored, one stands out as particularly striking: the story of a family of elephants who witnessed a brutal poaching incident, and their reaction was both heartbreaking and infuriating. As we delve deeper into this story, we'll examine how the elephant's behavior can teach us about their complex social bonds, their ability to empathize, and their capacity for memory and grief. The emotional impact of this encounter is undeniable, and it raises important questions about our responsibilities towards these magnificent creatures. As we reflect on the 5 encounters we've explored, it's clear that animals witness and respond to traumatic events in ways that are both familiar and foreign to us. By examining their behavior and reactions, we can gain a deeper understanding of their perspective, and perhaps even learn something about ourselves in the process. These chilling encounters serve as a powerful reminder of the complex and mysterious world of animal behavior, and the importance of respecting and protecting these incredible creatures. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the wild. If you have any thoughts about animal instincts or want to share your own encounters, please let me know in the comments below. And if you're curious about more fascinating insights into the animal kingdom, be sure to check out my next video, where we